following is an evening darshan with His Holiness Gaur Govinda Swami on May the 30th, 1992, Queens Center, New York.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Ananda Leela Maya Vigrahayo Himavadipyo Chavisundarayo Tasmi Maha Prema Rasapradayo Sri Chaitanya Chandraya Namah Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namah Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namah Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namah. I am very happy and glad to come here to meet you all here, associate, have an opportunity to associate with you, such Bhaktas, Vaishnavas, because by the association of Bhaktas, Vaishnavas, one can only develop bhakti. Bhakti istu bhagavata bhakta sangena parijayati. The goal of human life is to get bhakti as bhakti, because by that bhakti, Krishna is understood, Krishna is approached, and Krishna is gotten. Bhaktyaham ekoyagrajyo, bhaktyamang abhijanati, bhaktyastu anannaya labhya. Repeatedly this has been said in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Only through bhakti one can approach me. Only through bhakti one can understand me. Only through bhakti one can get me. No other way. Naman sadheti yogam no sankhyo no dharmadhava no sodhyayo tapastyago jatha bhaktir mamurjita. 11th canto Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna says this to Uddhava. Naman sadheti yogam no sankhyo no dharma. By doing yoga sadhana, mystic yoga sadhana, one cannot approach me, get me. Sankhya, by analytical studies, Sankhyanusilam, one cannot approach me. Namasadit Jogana Sankhya Dharma. By practicing principles of religiosity also. Nobody can also approach me or get me. No swadhyaya tapos tyaga. By Vedic study, one may study Vedas, acquire Vedic knowledge, become a great learned Vedic scholar. Still he cannot get me, approach me. Stapa, tyaga. One may undergo very severe austerity and penance. Still, she cannot approach me or understand me. Tyaga, one may denounce everything, become a great renunciate. Still, he cannot understand me or approach me. Jatha bhakti murjita. As I am understood or approached or gotten by bhakti. What is that bhakti? And how that bhakti can be developed? That is our question. So it said, Bhaktistu bhagavata bhakta sangena parijayati. Only by the association of bhaktas, devotees, dear devotees of the Lord, Vaishnavas, can one develop bhakti. No other way is there. That is what. So I feel myself very fortunate that I have gotten your association, so dear devotees of the Lord. So I may develop some bhakti by your association. Thank you very much. Next thing is that this material world where we have now, this is called material world. It's manifestation of the material energy of the Lord. Otherwise, illusory energy of the Lord. Maya Sakti. So we are in this world captured by Maya. So one who is captured by Maya, he has forgotten his own identity, his constitutional position. Also, he has forgotten Krishna. Krishna bhuli sahi jiva anadi bahirmukha অতএব মায়া তারে দেও সংসারাদি দুঃখ. From time immemorial, we cannot trace out its beginning. When we are captured by Maya, we cannot trace out its beginning. From time immemorial, we have forgotten Krishna. Therefore, we are here in this material world and have been suffering, undergoing, revolving in this cycle of birth and death. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha dosanu darsanam. Birth, death, old age, and disease. These are miseries here, and all have been suffering from it. You understand? This is what Maya. So, what is beneficial? When someone is captured by Maya, a conditioned soul, forgotten his own identity, forgotten Krishna. Then, what is that? Shastra says, a conditioned soul has 4 defects. Brahma, Pramada, Vipralipsa, Karana, Padava. You understand my language? Huh? Brahma, Pramada, Vipralipsa, Karana, Padava. 4 defects, conditioned soul. That means he must commit errors. Brahman. A general saying is there. To err is human. To err is human. Yes. Somebody commits some error, he says, to err is human. So I committed. Just this is, as if this is an excuse. This is an excuse. But there's such a defect with you, as you are a conditioned soul. Pramada means your senses are defective. Senses are defective, not perfect. And Vipralipsa means to cheat others. Cheating propensity is there. All conditioned souls have cheating propensities. In the language of my Guru Maharaj, this is a world of cheaters and cheated. Yes, only cheating is going on. Because world of conditioned souls. And cheating propensity is there. So this is a world of cheaters and cheated, yes. These four defects are there. Considered so. Then this senses are defective. What you perceive through your senses, already perfect. It's all defective. Most powerful sense and is the eye. Do you understand? And we have this, all follow this motto. Seeing is believing. Yes, seeing is believing. If I see, I'll believe. I can't see, I can't believe. When we speak about Supreme Lord, God or Supreme Lord, they say, what is that? Is that Supreme Lord? Has anybody seen it? They ask this question. Yes. Big persons, great leaders. They say, yes, I am such a great leader. Huh? I am the president of this state. I am gotten, what do you say, vote. You understand? So such million people have supported me. I am such a great leader. I have not seen God. Who has seen God? Is there God? And has anybody seen it? He said, yes. These sadhus, they speak about Lord. Where is Lord? And who has seen it? You understand? Then they also ask, all right, have you seen? Huh? Have you seen the Lord? So Mr. David, what will you say? You say yes. Emphatically say yes. Then next question, can you show me? Yes. Then next question they ask, can you show me? Then I will believe. Because seeing is believing. This is our motto. Yes. Seeing is believing. You say yes. Can you show? You fool. দেখিয়া না দেখে জেনে অভক্তের জন উলুক না দেখে জেনে সূর্যের কিরণ. Do you follow my language? Surya, sun, sun gives freely light, sunshine. But how? An owl cannot see. Huh? No. My question is, sun gives freely the light, sunshine. But why owl cannot see? Huh? Though sun is there, it gives freely the sunshine light, but owl cannot see. So those are non-devotees of bhakta. Do you understand? Huh? If you say you come here and see Lord here, what is that? You are idol worshippers. You are worshipping idols and saying God. Isn't it? You'll say like that. Huh? Idol worshippers. He won't believe in it. Huh? It's idol. How can you serve? That's not the process. You understand? That if you can show me, if I can see, then I will believe. Seeing is believing. That's the motto. If I can't see, I can't believe. So there is no God, no existence. You understand? That they say. But our question, alike, if I show you, can you see? Do you understand? The same example, sun is there, light is there, sunshine is there. Why all cannot see? Huh? Similarly, God is there, but why? If I saw, you can't see, because you have no vision. Do you understand? You have no vision. This vision is not proper vision to see the Lord. This is material vision. Do you understand that? It has defect. What you see is not perfect. But many people cannot understand. Yes, what I see is not perfect. I am eyewitness. They say, yes, I am goodness, I have seen with my own eyes. You cannot cheat me. Yes, I have seen with my own eyes. I am eyewitness. Baba, what have you seen? Huh? Do you understand? He doesn't know that his senses are imperfect, not perfect. What he sees is not perfect, not correct. Many examples are there, very easy to understand, not so difficult. Huh? You are sitting in a train compartment, very fast moving train. Train is moving very fast. Huh? Look at the trees standing beside the rail. What do you see? These trees are running very swiftly backward, and I am sitting still, I am not moving. Then you are sitting still, not moving, and trees are running. You see this thing. So is it correct? Then seeing is believing. What is this matter? Nonsense. Huh? It's such defective vision. You are really moving. Trees are standing, but you see trees are running. I am sitting still. Then seeing is believing. Nonsense. This is what? They are not prepared to admit that I am blind. Yes, I am blind. In that respect, I am blind. Yes, I have no vision to see the Lord. I am blind. But they are not prepared to admit it. What to say? You understand? I was a teacher. I was teaching. So I could remember that thing. You understand? I was teaching, higher secondary school, I was teaching English. That's English poem. The name is Blind Boy. Poem, name of poem is Blind Boy. I was teaching. One blind boy is very birth, he was blind. Janmanda. Very birth, he was blind. That means he has never seen sun. So people, those who have eyes, they see sun. They speak about sun. Oh, sun has arisen, dark night has gone, broad daylight is there. Wake up, wake up, wake up, don't sleep. Blind boy, what they are saying? Sun, sun, sun. What is that sun? Huh? What is that sun? That sun makes their day and night. I make my own day and night. When I sleep, that is my night. When I am awake, that is my day. What is that your sun makes your day and night? Oh, Baba, don't speak about sun before me. Don't speak about sun. Don't disturb my peace. I am peaceful. Speaking about sun, don't disturb my peace. Where is that sun? And how does it make yours day and night? I make my own day and night. When I sleep, that is my night. When I awake, that is my day. Why are you speaking about sun? Where is that sun? It's blind boy. Born blind. So, there is no sun. I will believe in it. Yes, there is no sun. Are Baba, you are blind. You have no vision to see the sun. Why don't you admit it? Those who have eyes, they see the sun, they speak about sun. Why don't you accept it? Rather, you should be very, what to say, eager. Yes, how can I get the vision and see the sun? Rather, you should develop such eagerness. Instead of that, you say, there is no sun, and don't disturb me speaking about sun. I'm teaching this poem. At that time, what I was teaching, Baba? Nonsense. What's the teaching? Blind boy. Better to give up this job, not to teach this thing. Nonsense teaching. Material world, you see, such thing. One should have proper vision to see Lord. Lord is there. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadaiva Hrudesu Vilokayanti Jasyama Sundaranga Chintya Guna Surupam Govindam Adi Purusam Tamam Bhajami. Brahma Samhita says, what sort of vision is required to see the Lord? Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadaiva Hrudesu Vilokayanti Jasyama Sundaram Achintya Guna Surupam Govindam Adi Purusam Tamam Bhajami. One who was near that ointment of love, Premanjana, on his eyes, Huh? He sees all beautiful, Shyam Sundar, form of Lord, within and without. Within and without. He sees all beautiful, Shyam Sundar form of the Lord. Premanjana Surita Bhakti Viloch Santa Sadeva Hridayasma. Shyama Sundar, Achintya Gunas. That sort of vision is required. Do you understand? So where that Anjana, that ointment is available? Is it available here in Brooklyn, New York? Some factory is there? Someone manufacturing it? So many engineers are there, Mr. Bhikkhu Patel, many engineers, Mr. Tripathi also. You set up one factory and manufacture some ointment then. Huh? Then we'll get it. And Mr. David will work there. Worker. Huh? Where is it available? Huh? Where is that factory? Who is the factory owner? Who is manufacturing it? No one? Then we can't get it. Huh? They are factory owners. They are manufacturing. Huh? The point of my question is that ointment. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena. Santa Sadeva Hridayesu Viloke. One who has smeared that ointment of love of Godhead. Do you understand? On his eyes he sees here. Where that ointment is available, that is what. Srimad Bhagavatam says, Sadhu Shastra. Do you understand? Srutekhita patham nanunansa puntha pansam. Third kind of Bhagavad. Sruta ikhita. If you go associate with Sadhu Mahajanas and hear Krishna Katha from them, do you understand? Hear Krishna Katha from them with concentrated attention, full faith. Then you will see Sruta Ikhita. If you hear, then you see. That means by hearing, such ointment is near. Do you understand? Sruta Ikhita Patham. Then you will be able to see, oh, Krishna is there. Do you understand? Prahlad Maharaj, dear devotee of the Lord, Ekanta Bhaktir Govinde Tattat Sarvatra Tadikshanam. One was developed another devotion unto Govinda. He sees Govinda everywhere. Tadikshanam. Bhakta ama preme bandhiyache hruday bhitere jahan netro pade, tahan dekho ye amare. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Kaviraj Goswami has quoted Krishna's words. Bhakta ama preme bandhiyache hruday bhitere jahan netro pade, tahan dekho ye amare. That dear devotee, he has bound me in his heart with the rope of love. Krishna is in bondage. He is supremely free, supremely independent, who cuts the knots of material bondage of everybody. He is in bondage. Wonderful. Wonderful. He is in bondage. Do you understand? Sada muktopi vadhasmi bhakti na snaharajjavi. Hari bhakti siddhodaya. Sada muktopi vadhasmi bhakti na snaharajjavi. Though I am supremely free, supremely independent, still I am bound up with the rope of love of my devotees. You understand? Yes. Bhakta ama preme bandhiyache hruday bhitare. Jahan netra pade, tahan dekho ye amare. That devotee has bound me in his heart with the rope of love. Wherever he looks, he sees me. Prahlad Maharaj saw in a stone pillar. Whereas his demoniac father couldn't see, isn't it? Huh? Huh? This is the difference of vision. Huh? His father, Hiranyakasipu, huh, was conquered 3 worlds. Huh? 3 worlds. All demigods were his servants, you see. Such powerful, but couldn't see. He's such a blind person. But his son Prahlad Maharaj, dear devotee, he could see. This is the vision. Do you understand? Krishna said that thing in Bhagavad Gita. Jamang pasyati sarvatra sarvaucha mai pasyati. Tasyang sulo partho nitya juktasya yogino. Tasyang na pranasyami sachame na pranasyati. Isn't it? Bhagavad Gita. Jamang pasyati sarvatra sarvaucha mai pasyati. Tasyang na pranasyami sachame na pranasyati. One who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, he is not out of my sight and I am not out of his sight. He sees me, I see him. See? Do you understand? Do you follow? So this is question of prema, love. Prema, love. Love of Godhead. Huh? And how can one get it? And that is the goal of our human life. Labdha sudalavidam bahusambhavante manusyam arthadam anityam apiyadhira. Labdha sudalavidam bahusambhavante manusyam arthadam anityam apiyadhira. 11th canto. Repeatedly this has been said. Durlabham manusam janamam. Human birth is rarely achieved. You understand? Human birth is rarely achieved. Labdha sudalavidam bahusambhavante. 84 lakhs of species of life are there. After undergoing lakhs of species, one gets this rarely achieved human birth. One should understand it. This is not accidentally gotten, this human birth. After undergoing lakhs of species of life, you have gotten this human birth. Krishna has given you chance. And what is the purpose of this human birth? Labdha sudalavidam bahus manusyam arthada manityam apiya dhira. It is arthada. It is anitya. One should not think, light, I have already undergone lakhs of species of life. Now I am human being. So I will never undergo any more. Any space. No such thing, Baba. It is anitya. It's temporary. Any moment, this body may finish. ये जीवन अनित्य के जाने कहार आज मृत्यु काल हो जाओ बसलो सब. Who knows? Today death may come. Yes, such uncertainty is there. Who knows? Death may come today. Such uncertainty is there. Yes, isn't it? Every day we see, Every day we see how many are dying. Isn't it? How many are dying every day? In Mahabharata, Dharmabhaka asked one question to Yudhishthira Maharaj. Kim Asarjam? What is wonderful? What is wonderful? Yudhishthira Maharaj answered, Ahani bhutani gochanti jamamandiram. Sesa jivitamichanti kim asarjam otapara. Every day, ahani means every day, many are going to the abode of Jamaraj, means dying. Yes, dying. But one who sees, he dies. He thinks, he died, I won't die. This is wonderful. Sesa jivitamichanti kimasarjam otapara. Isn't it? He sees, yes, my friend dies. Oh, yesterday I was talking with him. Yes, you are saying so many things. You had gone to America, you had traveled to America, you then traveled to Australia, did that business there, did this business here, then was planning to do this business and going to Africa, going to Antarctica. What happened today dies, Baba. Today dies. Telling such thing yesterday, now he died. Do you understand? He says, but he doesn't think that I will also die. No, he dies. I won't die. This is wonderful. Pasyannapi na pasyati. Though they see, they cannot see. Because they are built by Maya. Do you understand? Built by Maya. Maya is such a thing. Maya presents real as unreal, unreal as real. Do you understand? Real as unreal, unreal as real. Shelter as not shelter, not shelter as shelter. Happiness as distress, distress as happiness. Maya presents in such a way. And we have been captured by Maya. You understand? So we have these four defects. And we accept real as unreal, and unreal as real. Happiness as distress, distress as happiness. Shelter as not shelter, not shelter as shelter. Yes. The association of sadhu, our lotus feet of sadhu is shelter. Lotus feet of Krishna is shelter. But Maya presents in a different way. No, there is Krishna. What's been Krishna? No Krishna, no God. Do you understand? The Maya presents, no, I am real. So taking shelter of me is real. That is it. That Maya presents. And we accept it. Conditioned soul captured by Maya. Do you understand? So, in Mahabharata, you see, Yudhishthira Maharaj, you might have seen Mahabharata. TV is famous now. One may not have read Mahabharata, but seen TV Mahabharata. Yes, known the story. So, Yudhishthira Maharaj performed Asviya Yajna. Do you understand? The Asviya Yajna, such an emperor performs is very powerful. Who can conquer all the kings, the rulers. Then only he can perform. Asviya Yajna, nobody. Others, all will come, become his subordinates, and accept his subordination, do you understand? And work there, serve him as a subordinate servant. This he will become Raja Dhiraj. Do you understand? Under the instruction of Krishna, he did it. And Arjuna very powerful, Bhima was very powerful, they conquered. So, in that Rasya Yajna, there was an assembly, and that assembly hall is known as Sudharma Sabha. Do you understand? And very wonderful hall that was. That was a very wonderful hall. One Maya Danava was there. Maya demon named Maya. Do you understand? He was very famous. Maya Danava is the father-in-law of Ravan. Ravan's father-in-law, Maya Danava. Mandadari, his daughter. Do you understand? That Maya Danava. He was very expert in this illusory creations. Very expert. Anyhow, he was grateful for the Pandavas. When Khandavavana was there, he was living there. And Arjuna was, Arjuna shot that arrow, fiery arrow, Agnastra, and burnt that Khandavavana. Do you understand? But that demon Maya was there, so he would have burnt to ashes. But Arjuna saw mercy upon him and protected him. He was not. Therefore, he was grateful for the Pandavas. So he made that wonderful Sudharma assembly hall. Do you understand? And presented it to Yudhishthira Maharaj. So, in that hall, that assembly was there. So, Duryodhana had been there. Do you understand? Name is Duryodhana. Duryodhana. Do you understand? Who fights or does battle without following the principles of dharma. His name is Duryodhana. Do you understand? And very materialistic person completely captured by Maya. That is example. You understand? So, in that, when he entered into that assembly hall, he saw the land part, you understand, but it seemed to him as if water. Land has water. So when he thought it's water, so when he was entering into it, just taking up his clothes and entering, all are laughing and clapping. Hey, blind man, cannot see this land, but it says it's water. Then when it came to the water part, it says it's land. It's water, but it says it's land. So he enters into it and was completely dressed. Now again clapped and laughed. Blind man. Why it is so? This story is there in Mahabharata. This is a teaching for us. Do you understand? Those were captured by Maya. I say their senses are defective. Do you understand? Maya presents real as unreal, unreal as real. Shelter as not shelter, not shelter as shelter. Do you understand? This is called Jiva's Vibharta, bewilderment of the soul. In English we say Jiva Vibharta, bewilderment of the soul. Do you understand? Bewilders. Thinks land as water and water as land. Shelter as not shelter, not shelter as shelter. This is the condition here. The condition soul. Still, he is not conscious of it. I am in a miserable condition. I have been suffering and suffering. I have 4 defects. Really, I am a blind man. I have no proper vision to see the Lord. Still, he is not admitting it. Though he has been suffering, he is in such bewilderment. Do you understand? What should be done for him? If he is conscious, do you understand? How many are conscious? Many are callous. Many are callous. Though they have been suffering, though they are put into such bewilderment, still they cannot understand it. They are not conscious of it. Still they say, no, I am happy, I am happy, I am happy. What sort of happiness it is? You have been suffering. Lots and lots of life. You have been revolving in this cycle of birth and death. Every moment you are facing danger and problem. Dukkhalayam. This miserable platform. No sukha, no happiness is here. It's dukkhalayam, asaswatam. It's temporary. And miserable. Birth, death, old age, disease, the miseries are there. All are afflicted with 3 tapas. Adhyatmika, adhidaivika, adhibhautika. Isn't it? Still they are such callous. They are thinking or saying, thinking, I am. They are in fool's paradise. Fool's paradise. I am in paradise or fool's paradise. We'll say they are in fool's paradise. But one who is conscious of this, really I am in trouble. Really I am in trouble. Yes, he is fortunate because he is conscious. So he'll be curious enough, how can I get out of it? You understand? How can I get the right vision to see this Lord, Supreme Lord? And why am I suffering here? Who am I? What is my real identity? He should inquire about it. Jivasya tattva jigyasa nartha dasyeha karma bhi. Bhagavato says. Kamasya nendramitir labha jiveta javata. Jivasya tattva jigyasa nartha dasyeha karma bhi. Do you understand? Srimad Bhagavatam pramanam amalam. Srimad Bhagavatam is the spotless proof. As good as Krishna. A sense of all Vedic literature. Sarva Vedanta Sara. Do you understand? Bhagavad Jana Mane se Jabana Samo. Tar Shastra se Janme Janme Prabhu. One who doesn't accept Bhagavata, he is Mletsa Javan. He is to be punished by Jamaraj life after life. So Bhagavata is there. He is as good as Krishna. Krishna is our only well-wishing friend. So he's giving us this teaching. Don't inquire about this sense enjoyment. You understand? Inquire about this. Who am I? Jivasya tattva jigyasa. Why have I been suffering here? Who is Lord? How is He? What is my relationship with Him? How can I get Him? These are inquiries. Jivasya tattva jigyasa nartha dasya karma bhi. When you have gotten this human form of body, rarely achieved body, life, this you should inquire about it. All your activities should center around this tattva jigyasa. Bharata says. And where to ask? Who will answer? If these questions are arising in someone's mind, he's fortunate. He's fortunate. Yes, he's now curious, inquisitive. He's developing inquisitiveness. And this should be done. And who will give me answer? Who knows this thing? Mahajanas, sadhu Mahajanas. Do you understand? In other words, we may say, every movement here in this material platform, you are facing danger. Pade pade vipadam. Problems are there, definitely. That means Maya is testing you, or Krishna is testing you through Maya. Every movement there is test. Yes, you are facing test. Every moment. You don't know it. You are so careless. But test is every moment there. How can you pass this test? You have to pass the test. How can you pass the test? You have to hear from sadhu Mahajanas. Do you understand? Those who are not built by Maya, those who are not conditioned souls, those who are not captured by Maya, those who are ever liberated persons, those who don't belong to this material world, those who are very intimate associate of Lord, those who have come down here, anugrahaya charanti bhavyani bhutani janardanasya, the devotees of Lord Janardhan and Krishna, they have come down here out of causeless mercy to deliver this conditioned souls, tarise pamar. Do you understand? They are wandering here. Do you understand? They don't belong to this material world. They have come down from that board. They have seen Krishna and they see Krishna always. They have gotten Krishna with him. They are always with Krishna. They only speak about Krishna. They are absorbed in Krishna. Such persons, you should approach and hear from them. Otherwise, you cannot pass this test. Do you understand? Otherwise, you cannot pass this test. Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra koy, Lobe Matra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi hoy. In all Shastras, this has been stressed upon. Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha. You should associate with sadhu, associate with sadhu, associate with sadhu. Associate with sadhu means what? To hear from sadhu. What sadhu says, you have to accept it. You have to put complete faith in it. Do you understand? And accept it and practice it in your life. Cultivate it. It's not passive listening. Passive listener. No. Just passive listener. The sitting and listening, entering into this ear and getting out of this ear. No such thing. No such thing. Sadang prasangan mama virja samvidu bhavanti hrutkarna rasayana katha tajjasanad asu apavargavartmani shraddha ratir bhaktir anukramisyasi. Third canto. Srimad Bhagavatam. Kapila says, Lord Kapil, Sadang prasangan mama virja samvidu bhavanti hrutkarna rasayana katha tajjasanad asu apavargavartmani shraddha ratir bhaktir anukramisyati. Satam means devotees, Vaishnavas. Krishna katha sadhu sangye Krishna katha hoya alochan. Sadhu, when he opens his mouth, he speaks only about Krishna. Krishna katha. No, not politics, gramya katha, rajaniti katha. Indra Pridir Katha. No such Katha. You understand? He never speaks about politics, never speaks about sense gratification, never speaks about anything else. He only speaks about Krishna Katha. Sodang prasanganam virja samhita. You understand? And this is potential. Krishna Katha is potential. Very powerful. You understand? Bhavanti Hrutkarna Rasayana Katha. This Katha is nectarian. You understand? Nectarian Katha. Very sweet. Blissful. Do you understand? Hrutkarna Rasayana. It is pleasing to the heart, pleasing to the ear. Pleasing to the heart, pleasing to the ear. Hrutkarna Rasayana Katha. But not passive listening. Passive hearing. Tad Josana. You have to accept it with full faith and cultivate it in your life. That is Josana. Tad Josana Asu, then very soon you develop Shraddha, Rati, Bhakti. You see the all beautiful Paramasyam Sundar. It's Sadhu Sangha. Do you understand? So stressed upon. Though it is material world, though it is miserable, dukkhalayam, no sukha at all, temporary. But if you do sadhu sangha, hear Krishna Katha every day, nityo bhagavata sevaya, it's not one day, or 2 days, or 7 days, daily, nityo bhagavata sevaya. You understand? Then you'll get Krishna, develops us Krishna Bhakti, Prema Bhakti, and then you get Krishna. You understand? Then that is success of your human birth, rarely achieved birth. Sadhu Sange Krishna Katha hoy alochan, nothing else. Nija tattva janiyar sansar na chahe keno ba bhojilu maya kore hai hai. Then jiva can understand. Who am I? Who am I? Oh, I am Krishna Das. Do you understand? Jiver Swarup hoy Krishna Nitya Das. Sadhu says this thing. Mahaprabhu came, teacher. He says this thing. Jiver Swarup hoy Krishna Nitya Das. You are eternal servant of Krishna. That is your Swarup, that is your real identity. You understand? But have you become Krishna Das? When he hears from Sadhu, then you understand. And he has faith in him. That's the most important thing. Faith, Shraddha. Shraddha. Shraddha sabde vishwasa kahe sudrudha nishay. Krishna bhakti kaile sarva karma krita hoy. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Shraddha means unflinching faith, strong faith in Sadhu, Shastra, Guru, Krishna. You understand? That is Shraddha. Shraddha sabde vishwasa kahe sudrudha nishay. Krishna bhakti kaile sarva karma Krishna. If you develop Krishna bhakti, all your duties finished. All your work, all your obligations finished. No more. Nothing left out. So, how many have faith in this statement? Sab mukhe bole. Sab mukhe bole. All say from the lips. 99.9% or more than that, they have no faith in it. Isn't it? Yes. They have no faith in it. Sab mukhe bole. On the side from the lips. This is Shraddha. Vishwasa. Vishwasa milai Krishna tarke bahudur. Even no faith, you cannot get. Faith is most important. Rupa Goswami says, Adu Shraddha, first requisite is faith. Then other thing will develop. No faith, how can it? If you come here, if you sit here and thinking I am doing sadhu sangha, hearing, but really this katha is not entering into your ear. But because you have no faith. You have no faith. Yes. That's most important thing. First thing is Shraddha. Asradhana purusa manga prapya nivartante mrityu sansara vartmani. Sradhavana bhajati man. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has said many places. Sradhavana bhajati man. One who has faith only, he does bhajan. My bhajan. Asradhana purusamanga prapya nivartante mrityu sansara vartmani. One has no Shraddha, no faith, again and again he'll fall down here and involve in the cycle of birth and death. Cannot be delivered. He cannot get me. Manga prapya. Do you understand? That is what. First thing is Shraddha. You should put complete faith in the words of sadhu. Who is sadhu means who is a pure devotee of Krishna. Who is completely surrendered unto the lotus feet of Krishna. Do you understand? His sadhu. Who only speaks about Krishna. No other activity he has. Do you understand? That is sadhu. Shuddha Bhakta, pure devotee. Who was bound, first I have already said, who was bound of Krishna in his heart with the rope of love. Who has gotten Krishna. Who is always with Krishna. That is sadhu. That is sadhu. That is the Swarup Lakshana of sadhu, symptom of sadhu. That is sadhu. Do you understand? And one should associate such sadhu and hear Krishna Katha from it with full faith. And what sadhu says, take it seriously. My Guru Maharaj repeatedly says, take it seriously. This is for serious students, not superfluous. Serious students, not superfluous. You should accept it seriously. That's the first josana. He hears, yes, sadhu says this thing. So I must do it. Immediately. Don't make any delay. Immediately you put into practice. He's serious and he'll get. Do you understand? He'll get. He'll get it. But who has no Shraddha, no faith, he cannot get. Do you understand? This is most important thing. There is, but one question is there. That many are coming, many are sitting, many are also hearing, posing, pretending they are hearing, posing that they are hearing. Do you understand? Why? They cannot develop Shraddha. Some develop Shraddha and some don't develop Shraddha. Why it is so? Why it is so? Huh? Some may develop some Shraddha, but not strong Shraddha, Drudha Shraddha. Drudha bhajanti man. Shraddha should be strong, unflinching, unshakable. Cannot be shaken. It's fixed. But Komar Shraddha, very soft Shraddha, Maya will break it. Yes, Maya is very strong here. Maya will break it. Definitely. The Shraddha should be strong. Do you understand? Why? Some develop Shraddha, why some don't develop Shraddha? Many times I say a story about it, that story. Then from that story you can understand. Have you ever heard that story? Many times I said this thing because this is the most important thing. Who about that story? Story of father-in-law, I will say daughter-in-law and mother-in-law story. Has anybody heard it? That's a very important story. You understand? From that story you can understand why one gets Shraddha, why one cannot get, why one can develop faith and why one cannot develop faith. But the reason behind it. There were, in a village, this Bhagavad Path Pravachan was going on. Do you understand? For 7 days, we say Bhagavad Saptaha. In India, many places, it is done. So people come to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Neighboring villages, people are coming. So one village, Bhagavad Path Pravachan was going on for 1 week. So many people are coming from neighboring villages to hear it. Generally in this evening time, that was done. One Pandit recites Bhagavat, and some come and speak about also Bhagavat. And many people come and hear. So, two ladies, one is an old lady, and another was a young lady. Old lady was mother-in-law, young lady was daughter-in-law. Daily they were coming, daily, regularly coming to hear Srimad Bhagavatam, sitting from beginning to end and hearing. Do you understand? So one day, one was reciting. He recited, Anande Vala Hari 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 Korive Bhupari. You chant the name of Lord Hari. Hari, 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 Hari. That Hari will enable you to cross over the dreadful ocean of materialistic existence. The name of Lord Hari is so powerful. He said like that. He recited. So all were hearing. That young lady was hearing, and old lady was also hearing. But young lady from that very moment started chanting, Hari, 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 Hari. From that moment, she started chanting. Immediately, she was serious. Immediately she started chanting. Do you understand? She put faith immediately and started chanting. But old lady didn't chant. Didn't chant. Yes. Old lady 60, 70 years old, young lady 15, 16 years old. Such experienced lady, she didn't chant. And the young lady immediately started chanting. So when recitation was over, all people went back to their respective residences, homes, and they also went. So on the way, they have to cross a river. You understand? When they go to their village. And that was a tidal river. Tide comes. When they come, there was knee-deep water. But when they go after 9, there was neck-deep water, nose-deep water, such water, because tide has come. So young lady was going ahead, and old lady was following. You understand? So young lady was chanting, Hari, 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 going. Very easily she crossed the river and got to the other bank of the river. But old lady was drowning on the middle river. Yes, water is entering into mouth and nose and drowning and drowning. Couldn't cross. Then shouting, oh, daughter-in-law, you are on the other side of the river. I am drowning here. Then daughter-in-law, don't you hear? Why don't you chant, Hari, Hari? That Hari will enable you to cross over the dreadful ocean of materialistic. What is this tiny river? Why won't you help you to cross it? Why don't you chant? She got angry. What? Are you my teacher? Are you teaching me? But never uttering Hari. You see. You see. You see the point. What happened? The young lady, he got the result. Immediately she started chanting. She put faith, but the old lady didn't. What is the reason? Young lady heard, old lady also heard. Well, what is this? What is the reason? What instruction? He said, just chant Hari Hari. What instruction? So, the young lady started. Yes? That's all right. The young lady put faith immediately. Why old lady couldn't put faith? That's my question. Those who are in Maya, for them this sadhu sangha is there. The sadhu's instruction. They should not have sadhu sangha and cultivate. I say they should not passive listening, only hearing in this ear and getting it out from that ear. No. Put it into practice. Take it as seriously. I said it. Tat Joshanath. Then you will develop Krishna Bhakti. Then you will be free from the clutches of Maya. That is why this sadhu sangha. is required to develop Krishna Bhakti. Huh? And you should put faith. What sadhu says. And why? The young lady immediately put faith, whereas the old lady couldn't. Do you know?
Krishna's mercy.
Krishna's mercy is for you and not for him. Krishna is mercy for one and all. Yes, I say. How many are really hearing? I say that thing fast. Though many are coming, many are sitting here, how many are really hearing? On whose ears, into whose ears the Katha is really entering? That was my question and I first said it. If you take statistics, you get a very disappointing statistics. Very disappointing. What is the reason, do you know? The young lady was simple, simple-hearted. Old lady was crooked, kapatyam. This is crookedness, kapatyam. Nothing else. Therefore, Mahajana say, simplicity is Vaishnavism. Sarata hi Vaishnavata. As simple as a child, 5-year-old child, 4-year-old child. Very simple. Do you understand? If dakat comes, robber comes, his mother has put very valuable ornaments on his body, child's body. A dakat came. Oh, this child has put on very valuable ornaments. So I'll give him, I'll lure him, giving him one laddu. So I'll take him to this jungle, kill him, and take off the ornaments, valuable ornaments. Do you understand? So dakat, oh, child, Baba, take this laddu. Smilingly that child will go, smiling. Yes, so simple. Kids never think that the dakat will kill me. He has ulterior motive. Never think. Smiling child will go. It's so simple, just for simplicity. Simplicity is Vaishnavism, is Salata. The really sadhu, Vaishnava, they are as simple as child. There's no crookedness. This kapatya is great hindrance, great hindrance. Great hindrance. Mahajanas have said so. And developing faith, in developing faith. Yes. That is the only reason. The young lady was simple, so immediately she put faith and chanted. Old lady was crooked, kapatya, so she couldn't develop faith. This is the only thing required. Simplicity and faith. Then you will get real benefit from sadhu sangha. Otherwise, no benefit. It's the only posing or pretension that, yes, we went to do sadhu sangha, but what benefit? What sadhu says? Nothing enters into you. Everything passes. That's it. No? Do you understand? This is story. Do you understand? And this is the reason. Therefore, we stress upon it. Shraddha. And Shraddha will be developed if you are simple. Simple. Otherwise, crookedness, the kapatya is first hindrance. Give up this crookedness. This is a great anartha. Many anarthas are there. This is a great anartha, it's kapatya. You understand? But by sadhu sangha, when you're coming for sadhu sangha, association of sadhu, hearing from sadhu, you should put complete faith, unflinching faith in the words of sadhu. And cultivate in your life for sadhu says. You understand? Then you get immediate benefit. Develop bhakti and get Krishna. Make your life successful. Human birth successful. No more coming here again. No more again entering into mother's womb. Very painful situation in mother's womb. You understand? Janma karmauncha me divyam evam joviti tattata tektva deham punarjanma nayati. So mangeti Arjuna. My birth, my activities, Krishna says in 4th chapter of Gita, are not material or transcendental. One should understand it in tattva, in truth. Do you understand? Then, after quitting this body, he'll go to me. No punarjanma, no rebirth. He'll never come again here. to understand Krishna and Tattva. You understand? Tad-vidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekyanti te jnano jnanina tattvadarshina. This is the process. One was tattvadarshi, one has seen the truth. Adya jnana tattva braje Brajendra Kumar. Brajendra Kumar, son of Nanda Maharaj, is absolute truth. One was seen it. Not once. One who sees always. One was gotten him in his heart with deen and without. Sees with deen and without. He is Tattvadarshi. He is the seer of the truth. One should approach him. Pranipata pariprasna seva. Complete surrender. Dedication. That is pranipata. Sishyateham sadhimam tvam prapannam. I become your disciple, Sishya, Prapanna, I completely surrender unto your lotus feet. Sadhimam, please inflict severe discipline on me. Disciple means under severe discipline. Then your heart will be cleansed. Then impart tattva jnana, that is sadhimam. Then by the mercy of Guru, you'll have this tattva jnana. Then you see that eye opens. Then you see, oh, Shyam Sundar, how he is there, how he is here, how he is everywhere, how he is in the heart of the world, how he is everywhere. You understand? Get it? Then no rebirth here. That is all. What sadhu says, unless you have no faith, cannot put faith in words of sadhu, you cannot get any benefit. You understand? That is Vishaya. So, any question? Yes? Rarely achieved. Mm. And sees everything in me. Mm. Yes, but absolute truth, I say, Braje Brajendra Nandan. You understand? Son of Nanda Maharaj is absolute truth. Absolute truth means one without second. Is one. Not many gods. God is one. He is Supreme Lord. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha. Anadi Radir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Krishna is Parameswara. Krishnasta Bhagavana Swayam. You understand? Bhagavata says, all Veda says, Sarva Vede Koe. All Veda says, all Vedic literature says, Krishnasta Bhagavana Swayam. Krishna is Bhagavan. He is Parameswara. He has a form body. He is Satchidanandamaya Vigraha. Syama Tribhanga Lalita. He is Shyam Sundar. 3 places crooked. Not 1, 2, 3 places crooked. Venu Kunanta. Flute in his hand, touching the lips. Varhavatansa. Peacock feather on the crest. Do you understand? This is Syama Tribhanga Lalita. Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Visesa Swabhavu. His beauty far excels that of crores of cupids. All beautiful Krishna. He is absolute truth. He is one with us. All are demigods, they are his servants. Ekoli Ishvara Krishna are Sabhrutya. Only Krishna is Ishvara. Parameshwar, all are his servants. Vidhi Siva Suresa Pranamitam. Haristveka Tattvam Vidhi Siva Suresa Pranamitam. Lord Hari is supreme truth. Vidhi Brahma, Siva, Suresa, King, Heavenly King, Indra, all are his subordinates, his servants. Do you understand? They are servants. Only Krishna is Parameshwar and God, supreme Lord. Nobody is God. You follow? Shastra says, Sadhu says, Mahadana says.
But you're supposed to be everybody as him also, right? No one
Man Pasyati means what? Krishna is in everybody's heart as Paramatma. It's not a fact that he is God. Krishna is in him, in his heart. Sarvasya chang hrudi sannivishto. Ishvara sarvabhutana hrudesha tishtati Arjuna, isn't it? Repeatedly says. Hrudesha, in your heart he is there. Do you understand? You are inside the room. You are not room. Do you follow me? You are inside the room, but you are not room. Huh? Similarly, Krishna is there as Paramatma in everybody's heart. Everybody is not Paramatma or Krishna. Do you understand me? He means he is Paramatma. Do you follow? Thabar jangama dekhe, no dekhe tar murti. Sarvatra hoi tar ishta deva spurti. One who sees Krishna, what he sees? He sees moving and non-moving entity, but never sees the outward body. He sees his Ishta, his worshipable deity, Krishna in him, because he is there in form of Paramatma. Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gabi hastini suni chaiva sopake cha pandita samadarsina. Gita says, isn't it? Huh? Pandita samadarsina, those are real pandits. Those who have developed this vision, they see equal everything. Huh? He sees a Brahman, he sees a Chandal. He sees a dog, he sees an elephant. Huh? He sees a cow. But sees equal. How is it? What he sees? He never sees outward body. He sees Paramatma in them. They are equal vision. Do you understand? That is what. It's not that he is Lord. Lord is in him. Do you follow me? Thank you. Yes?
As far as the average person here, so we have to be simple and put our faith in the Son of Guru. Sometimes the fear is there because the average person will think I have my family and I have responsibilities. But I still have faith in the Son of Guru. He may tell me to leave my family. So that many people feel like that. They're afraid to surrender to Krishna because they accept the spiritual master. The spiritual master may say something against their attachment. They're attached to their family.
One attachment should be only for Krishna. Krishna is the only object of love. Nothing is object of love. If you can love Krishna, then you can love one and all. Otherwise, no question of love at all. Do you understand? One who sees Krishna everywhere, do you understand? Huh? Everything is related to Krishna. This is related to Krishna. All living entities is related to Krishna. Whatever you see here, find here, everything is related to Krishna. Everything belongs to Krishna. It's Krishna's. And Krishna is the only object of love, Priti Visay. So that person, that devotee, sees a dog. He never sees outward body. He sees Atma, Paramatma. Oh, he belongs to Krishna, as I belong to Krishna. Huh? Atmavata sarvabhutesu. Isn't it? Atmavata sarvabhutesu. As you are, he is also like that. So where is the question of liking and disliking, raga and dvesa? Huh? The raga and dvesa is here in the material world. You like somebody, you don't like somebody. But one who sees Krishna and sees everything is related to Krishna, there is no question of raga and dvesa. No liking and disliking. Do you understand? He belongs to Krishna as I belong. He belongs to Krishna. Krishna's vastu. That's the question of love. Jive daya. Atmavata sarvabhutesu. Huh? Atmavata, like yourself. Huh? If somebody will teach me, I tell that, how can I kill him? And eat his flesh. My ahara, food. Huh? Killing innocent animals. Eating flesh. How can? Huh? Do you understand it? This is the vision. Then you could love one and all. Love one and all. Otherwise you cannot love. Your so-called love is not love at all. It is lost. It is lost. It is not love. It is lost. Therefore there is liking and disliking, rag, dvesh. If you develop Krishna consciousness, then there will be no question of rag, dvesh. You understand? You love one and all. You understand? He is American, I am Indian, he is black, he is white, he is this and that. This thing will never arise. Will never arise. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, whole world is one family, one master, is Krishna. We are all sons. Aham bija pradapita, I am the seed-giving father. So, one family. This is Sanatana Dharma. Bhagavad Dharma. Huh? You understand? This is Krishna consciousness. This is love. Unless you love Krishna, you cannot love anybody. Your so-called love is not love, it's lost only. Lost, not love. So there is rag and dvesh, liking and dislike. You understand? And only attachment is Krishna's attachment. You are servant of Krishna, your wife is servant of Krishna, son is servant of Krishna, daughter is servant of Krishna, everybody is servant of Krishna. Then what? What is difference? What is difference? What is attachment? There is only one attachment, the attachment to Krishna. Who maintains? Are you maintaining your family? Krishna Vishwambara, who maintains the whole universe. What is one's need? Who supplies? Beginning from Brahma to the tiny ant, what is one's need? Krishna supplies. Is Krishna Vishwambara. But this, you are thinking, I am master, I am husband, I am the proprietor, I am maintaining. Give up this conception. You understand? Krishna Vishwambara. Before, you see, the elephant wants every day tons of food. Who gives him? Are you giving? Then Krishna is Vishwambara. He is maintains. You are completely dependent on Krishna. And Krishna's maintenance is there. Yes, supply is there. No faith in Krishna. Then you won't get supply. Krishna, stop supply. All right, let him maintain himself. Yes. Sadhu says this thing, Shastra says this thing. Krishna is a paloka, rakshak. Krishna is a rakshaka, paloka amar. Krishna is my maintainer, Krishna is my protector. Who is maintaining me? Who is protecting me? Only but Krishna. Yes, nobody else. This is strong faith. Yes. Yes, definitely. All right.
When you were explaining the story of the daughter-in-law and the daughter-in-law and the
Mother-in-law, daughter-in-law.
you were saying that even though if we're not sinful, even though we may be in the association of sadhus, we want to be properly hearing, we actually won't get the benefit of hearing from sadhu.
Yes.
Now, if you're very complicated, how you can get
I say, give up that complication. Be simple. Otherwise, you cannot get any benefit. This katha will never enter into your ears. I say this thing.
So how can you develop? How can you do this? It's not such a...
You see, Subal Prabhu, when you were a 5-year-old boy, you are not so complicated. Why are you complicated now? You are so simple. Why are you complicated now? Because coming in contact with a complicated person, you have developed this thing. Isn't it? This Sangha dos, nothing else. Is there any other reason? Only Sangha dos. When you grow up, you come in contact with these complicated persons, you develop this thing. Yes. Therefore, say sadhu sangha. Sadhu is very simple. It's as simple as a child. Do you understand? Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. Best sadhus, Paramahamsas. Do you understand? They are ideals. We follow. How simple? Very simple. One Pandit came. Material. Do you understand? Like this, what is this? Kesava Kashmiri. Do you understand? Mahaprabhu crushed his pride. Those who have achieved some material scholarship, learning, they are naturally very proud. Proud, yes. Very proud and challenging all Pandits and getting certificates from them. All right, you give me a certificate. You are defeated, I become victorious. Otherwise, you don't give, come forward, we'll debate. If I'll be defeated, I'll give you certificate. Or you give me certificate. Then he came to Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and said that thing. They immediately said, all right, we are giving certificate. Take, you are victorious, we are defeated. So simple. They are so simple. Do you understand? Yes?
For a householder,
Mm,
his duty toward his family
mm,
seems to come in his way
mm.
in the progress of his spiritual life.
Yes.
He should do.
That sadhu will say, you are servant of God, Krishna. Your wife is servant of Krishna. Son is servant of Krishna. Daughter, everybody, all family members are servant of Krishna. Your house, home is temple of Krishna. Make it temple. Do you understand? And become his servant. Yes. Do everything for him. Example is, you'll find in Ramayana. Do you understand? You'll find in Ramayana. Lord Ram is the king. Do you understand? He was going to sit on the throne the next day. In the night, everything was changed. Kaikeyi, crookedness, politics, changed everything. You understand? So in the morning, instead of sitting on the throne, Ram went to the forest. His father, Dasrath, said he was bound because Kaikeyi had 2 boons for ask for. It said at proper time I'll ask you and you'll give me at that time. Yeah. So he couldn't but said this thing. Do you understand? Then Ram went to the forest. Then Dasratha died. Do you understand? Being so shocked. Bharat was to be king, isn't it? But Bharat was not there at that time. He was in maternal uncle's house. So he was sent, called for. He came. He heard everything and he could understand this is the politics of his mother. Do you understand? So Bharat said, no, I am not king. Ram is king. I am his servant. I am his servant. Do you understand? That seat doesn't belong to me. I cannot sit in that seat. Not only Ram can sit. Ram is the king of Ayodhya. I am his servant. I am serving. Do you understand? He said. That is our teaching in Ramayana. So he went. Ram was staying close by in some forest and requested, please come back. This is my mother's politics. And you are king. I am not king. I am your servant. I will serve you. I am not king. You are king. I am your servant. Please come, he requested. But Ram said, no, Bharat, that's not good. What is Gurujana's Ades? Nirbichare Grahaniya. That means one should not add any deliberation to it. Do you understand? One should not add any deliberation to it. Just accept it as it is. It is beneficial to you and for me also. You understand? I won't go. I must go out. For 14 years, then I'll return. But you should be king and rule the country. But says, no, I am not king. I am your servant. How can the servant sit in master's seat? Impossible. No, I can't do it. Then, alight, he took this kathal, do you understand? The wooden sandal, and put it on the throne, proclaimed Ram is king. Do you understand? He is sitting there on the throne. I am his servant. On his behalf, I am managing the affairs, administration, ruling. Do you understand? That is our ideals, teaching. Krishna is the house master. He's sitting here. Whose house it is? Who are you? Mr. Sharma. You are Mr. Sharma? Whatever, maybe. X, Y, Z. You should say, oh, I am not the house master. Who is the house master? House master is Krishna. Where is he? Please come see. He's sitting in the throne. Who are you? I am his servant. I am his servant. Yes. Krishna is the master. I am the servant. I am just managing the affairs of his family according to his instructions, as Bharat did. Do you understand? This is what. Not say mine, I, mine. That is moha, delusion. Janasya mohoyo aham mamiti. Thank you.